Peace. This is Star with the Star Blooms. So, this message is extremely personal. It's going to come as a confirmation. I'm leaning so hardly to say you need to stop being at this rate to where you doubt yourself or you are putting yourself in this backward rate of judgment without allowing yourself to just be present and allow yourself to perceive and accept and allow what is in order for you to properly cleanse, purify, purge, and integrate. Even if it feels like you're constantly purging, because there has been, oh, thank you, Spirit, there has been a lot of different rates of having to basically meet it's like your water and your air differently, being in your emotions and in your speech differently at this point, allowing yourself to have gentle eyes and favor upon the rate in which you perceive your past in order for you to speak yeah. Speak at the rate of reversing whatever had became a bad trend within your season, allowing yourself to find new interests in matters and recognizing how you overcame ruin and race and disharmony within your marriage, within your love interest, and within your family. The message that I was getting before I got on here was someone wants you to be comfortable enough with you to release your children to them. And Spirit is advising you to take everything with you along with me. Set my intentions. Thank you to Archangel Michael for aligning me with our race of truth and clarity, allowing me to be cleared, removing any and all etheric attachments, thought processes, intentions, and projections, being aimed towards my auric field, to my meridians as I align, casting away any and all negativity and dispelling any and all spiritual attacks towards my heart chakra, throat chakra, my third eye, as well as my crown. Thank you to my benevolent ancestors as I am assigned and I align to my higher self. Thank you to the Most High for allowing all rays of clarity and truth to be perceived through me at this time. No interferences in our communication. I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel as you design, speaking through me, through you, as I am. Abracadabra, make it so. I say Asheo. Recognizing when you get to a certain point on your journey that the part outside of you that you used to look to has always lived within, allows you to recognize how you are no longer foe. You become like your own best friend. And there's this rate within you where you get to align and retrieve a constant thing that gets to resonate within you. And it's something that is planting seeds. It's something that allows you to comprehend deeper, understand more intricately the ways in which you are designed. So when you're speaking to yourself, when you're intending over yourself, regardless of how it shows up for you, it's something that is an embodiment. It's who I am. Even if I'm learning who I am as I am, right? You are. And in that you are space, it's something that becomes visible to you that you get to remember, right? It's not a becoming. It's like it's been. The mama seed is what I just heard. Recognizing the rate of the internal energy that a lot of us have allowed ourselves to conceptualize in this they said algorithmic stage. in this stage where everything has to hit the trend, where everything has to basically be a proposition, where somebody's performing or other people just pretend, where there's so many spiritualists who are wanting to catapult to a heightened rate. The ones who are silenced in the shadow is the ones who are at like the most divine state. And it's so crazy because it becomes a thing where it's really the ego, you know, even to like trusting yourself and recognizing how you are cautious within your energy, within your vortex. Trusting yourself to make the right decisions without holding on too tightly and not allowing yourself to be in journey and in experience of you. Not even just this idea of journeying, like you have like this place that you have to go, and once you get to this place, then it's it. It's just a constant look. I'm gonna look within to this situation deeper. I'm gonna feel within to this space deeper. I'm gonna speak within to this space differently. If you recognize you're literally like this scientist of yourself, and you allow yourself to become mastery in the spaces that you allow yourself to conceive, to perceive, it's beneficial to you. That's what makes it significant, because it matters to you. Your babies matter to you. I don't need to tell anybody how to be with their children, especially if you're innately connected within yourself. However, there's this rate of recognizing your strength and someone feeling tired. And it's not just about being tired, but it's like a fed up energy of having to get other people on board with what it is that you already know and understand. Being the only one that's responsible, right? And then wanting to have this place where you feel like you get to be safe. As I stated, 426, finding your structure, allowing what it is that you're doing when you show up on your day-to-day basis, allowing your foundation to be balanced in your family, creates this new space with you where you get to recognize the pivotal shift that starts to be cultivated, right? Sometimes it can come off a little karmic because you may have to be the first one to show up in this space and creating the foundation in order for the journey to begin. But it's more than that. When I heard Spirit say, take all that you've learned along with me, what I recognized the Most High was basically channeling through me was, a lot of the times people want to skip to the good part. People want to hurry up and get to the next place, and they don't recognize the soul coaching that they're going through with each threshold. They don't make sense of the rate of lessons that they are learning, or even get to a rate to where you start to like anticipate the lesson, you know, because you know that this is for you. And if you know that this is for you, then you know that the Most High is doing something, right? So even if you allow yourself to be at this rate to where you start to recognize, yes, I get to have places where I'm safe. I get to have a soul family, a soul tribe where my babies, my little ones are just as precious to them as they are to me. They're going to be people who are going to come around and it's going to show up for me. So start to say and speak these things, emotionally be open to these things coming into you. So it can't be something that's weaponized against you. But don't just be so quickly to give in to spaces that are showing up in a rate of what they believe to be your weakness, because this is in fact your strength, right? And this is what a lot of us are being coached to basically be in acceptance of. What you've allowed yourself to believe was a downfall or something that made you weak is actually something that actually amplifies you, and it puts you in a position to be even more, I don't know why I was going to say glorified, but even more in grace within what it is that is covering you and protecting you. You are armored. Do not surrender in rates of desperation, because it's not embedded within your auric field. It's not in your space. The idea of tired is just this momentarily concentration of wanting to basically move forward to something that you believe is up ahead. Allow yourself to recognize everything that you're going through and take the Most High with you, because You aren't burdened. You just holding on to things that were never meant for you to carry.